think we're on. You're muted.
I am muted. I was muted. Okay. So if everybody could see us, hi. I can't see anything on my screen at the moment. So we're having some major technical difficulties this evening. Let's do this. Everybody hold tight for 1 minute.
Technical difficulties. Having to set up a lot of things.
Major technical difficulties. Okay. There we go.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear anything.
Okay, I can hear you.
The heck? Being weird tonight.
Everything's being weird. This is odd. All right, sorry everybody. We are having some major technical difficulties. I can't see the screen. Something's going on with the YouTube feed to run.
I'm seeing it on there.
I saw it on there, but it keeps going back to the countdown.
Oh, that's so weird. What's up, Bear? I see you there. We're trying to figure things out.
Right, I see Bear.
Yeah, what's up?
There. I see you and myself, and Tina's gone again.
Yes.
But why is
she'll be back again? It's running the video.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's kicking stuff back and forth. There we go. Let's see if that'll stop it. All right, we've got it. We've got that on. Can you hear us? Okay, we don't hear you either.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
we got her.
I only have sound. Oh. I have sound. I had no sound. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. I can hear y'all. Oh my God. I am so sorry, guys. I had no sound. It kept freezing. I don't know what happened.
It's okay. I screwed something up on this end, but I think we got it fixed.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're just going to fly by the seat of our ass.
Yeah, that's kind of how we do it here at the Red 5 Tavern. So let's start this over now that we've had a solid couple minutes of fuck-ups.
Hi,
everybody. So, as you could tell, our usual DM, Mr. Charles, the lovely Mr. Charles, is not here this evening. He had a prior work engagement that had to take over, and we've been trying to fly by the seat of our pants. Luckily, we finally found our pants, and things seem to be moving forward. So I'm going to play a really ugly-ass version of Lunar Girl and say that all of our socials are down there somewheres. And if you'd like to follow us, you can. If not, I completely understand with tonight's epic failure. But you shouldn't let that bother you because I'm sure it'll be funny as hell later. All right. So This evening's adventure will start with the following. We are located at the Fugly Wyvern. It's raining slightly, fairly humid outside, dark. The fire in the hearth is low. A handful of patrons are scattered about the Fugly Wyvern. There's a patron or two passed out on tables. There's the usual smells and whatnot coming from Gibble's room. But other than that, the Wyvern feels different. Behind the bar stands a crimson-skinned tiefling, sleeves rolled just below the elbow, slowly polishing a pewter mug. His horns sweep backwards from his forehead, one bearing a small brass ring near the base. His expression seems to carry that of mild amusement, somebody who's used to the chaos that seems to happen around this place and doesn't seem to give it much more thought than something to amuse himself by. He holds the pewter mug towards the light, squints his eyes closely at it, polishes off a remaining spot on the mug, sets it down, and grabs another. As he grabs the second mug, the front door opens to the Fugly Wyvern. He doesn't bother to look up. He just cocks his head slightly. Welcome to the Fugly Wyvern. If you're here to drink, sit wherever you'd like. If you're here looking for the Protectorate, and he looks up slightly at the door, you've picked an excellent night to be disappointed. As that, we are playing with Spencer, as usual, and Tina, down there. Spencer, please describe your player.
He's an older looking fellow. He has a little bit of a beard going on, and he's like in this like sort of like nicer kind of like leathery kind of armor. And you look at it and you can kind of tell that it's like you look close on it and you can like see that there's like symbols of like the city kind of on it. So you can tell he has like some sort of affiliation with the town. And wait, what else did you want?
After you describe your character, please describe how he enters the tavern and what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, so he's just gonna walk in, and you don't necessarily see him carry much on it. And he just walks in and he goes, "Oh, the stars have led me here tonight. They say that they should have a drink here at this fine establishment for us." Run up to the bar.
Hey, Spencer, you kind of phased out on your mic there for a minute.
Why is it?
Yeah, the sound kind of went a little.
We got gremlins all over the place tonight.
That's so weird.
Your sound is perfect right now.
Right there. Yeah, it was fine.
Right
And he was just right there when he was talking earlier. I don't know why it did what it did. Is it Friday the 13th?
I don't know.
What the fuck is? Oh, no, it's the 14th. God dang it.
We're a day off.
We're gonna start cutting out. You know, I'm just gonna start over. We're gonna put it from scratch. All right.
Start from scratch.
So, so you see, he's like an older gentleman in this nicer leather armor. That when you kind of like look closer at this leather armor, he has like symbols of like represents the city on him. And as he walks in, he goes, "The stars have led me here tonight. I want a nice drink."
Well, that's interesting. You can sit where you like. It will. I'll take care of you shortly.
Hold on. But where do I want to sit? I don't know where I should sit. Hold on. Let me look outside, and the stars will guide where I sit. And he's gonna like take a step outside, and then he's just gonna look up and kind of put his hand out, and he'll be like, that one. And he's gonna go to the closest seat, like at the bar itself that's like closest to the window.
Okay. And as you walk through the door and head towards the bar top, Tina, your character walks in. Please describe your character's name, physical appearance, and what you would like to do next.
Well, I'm Gertrude, or Gertie for short. And I walk into the tavern. I have, so this is a she. She has short, dark hair. She's wearing a cream-colored shirt. She has forest green-looking pants and worn leather boots and a cloak. And she's walks in like she's looking for an opportunity of some sort. She's just kind of looking around, taking note. She has tan skin, little freckles, and you could see that in her hair she might have a bit of like leaves or twigs or two. She's a little unkempt, so to speak. And she's not really familiar with here, but she walked in because she wanted a drink, and she's just kind of looking around for something to get into.
All right. And where does she sit at?
She's gonna go climb up, sit at one of the tables,
Okay.
facing the door.
Did you say right near the door?
Facing the
Or
door.
facing the door.
Mhm.
Okay.
Facing the door.
As the tiefling walks over to Jarn and begins to ask him what he would like to drink, you notice a few of the patrons seem to be having a slight argument that's slowly escalating. They're getting a little louder, but nothing that you seem too concerned with, either of you. You just take note that they're getting a little more rowdy than they were mere seconds ago when you walked in. What would you like to drink here? You said your name was John?
I'm John Duh. Thank you very much.
John, like jaundice. Got it.
But you should know me, of course. I've been out for a long time, can't you see?
Yeah, I do recognize a bit of wonder in you. What would you care to drink there, Mr. Duh?
Well, anything would be perfectly fine as well. I just simply don't know. You know what? Let me ask which one what I should have to drink. And he's gonna look out again at the stars and go, uh-huh. A regular ale, please.
A regular ale. I haven't been asked to provide that in a minute. Let me see what I can find for you. Hang on. And the tiefling wanders into the back of the tavern. As that happens, you look around the room and notice the three individuals that are arguing. It seems to be 2 humans and a half orc. And they're getting a little uppity. There's one human, and the half orc seem to be picking on the other human quite extensively, and it's getting louder. Apparently, somebody spilled a drink or cheated at cards or something along those lines. There's a lot of history being brought up You get the feeling that they know each other. This isn't the first time they've met, but it's quickly escalating at this point. And as the first human with the half orc shoves the other human, the tiefling walks back out of from behind the bar or from the back of the tavern, carrying a small tankard of ale, and pops the peg on it and starts pouring you a mug right in front of you. I hope you enjoy this. This seems to have been a relatively old ale, but I believe it's still fresh enough to drink.
Thank you very much.
If you excuse me, and he walks over to Gertrude. What can I get you, my dear?
I think I'd like, would you happen to have a cup of tea for me?
Tea. In a way that tea would be a type of leaf soaked in liquid for a set period of time. I do. It's right here in this tankard.
Oh,
And he
thank
puts
you.
down another pewter mug and pours the ale into the tankard, or into the mug, and slides it over.
Oh, thank you so much, Great Horned One.
You're welcome. Interesting one. And turns around and walks back to the bar and begins to clean up his stuff. And as he gets back there, you see him pick up his rag and pick up another mug. And right at that point, you hear the shouting and yelling escalate. And the half orc picks up the human that he is not part of his party and tosses him towards the bar top. But before the human hits the bar top, you notice, if you're watching, the tiefling's eyebrow raises slightly, and he just reaches over and grabs a bottle and slides it out of the way, almost as if he knew it was going to happen, as the human basically falls over the top of the bar top right where the bottle was sitting.
Seems to be a lot going on in here. Such violence.
No, this is pretty much par for the course on an evening like tonight.
I do like a bit of entertainment while I have my tea.
As you're sitting there, you also feel something seems to be rattling the floor a bit. Almost like you feel almost like there's a scratching underneath the floorboards that you're sitting over. But John doesn't feel it.
But I do.
You do.
Under the floorboards.
It feels like it's coming from under the floorboards, from what you can tell.
Great Horned One? Do you feel that? Underneath?
Depends on what that is that you're speaking of.
It's like a scratchy, feeling like something's underneath the floor.
I've been meaning to have that.
You ain't hiding any bodies under here, are you?
Not that I'm aware of. But I have been meaning to get whatever that is taken care of. Say, you and the Mr. Da over here. You two seem like relatively capable folk considering the inebriated state of my other patrons. Would you two care to pick up a job and make some coin here at the Fugly Wyvern.
Ooh.
A job? Well, I already have a job.
Consider it side work. Something make just quick amount of coin over the evening.
Can't you see I'm quite an old fellow that, well, I guess I could use a little extra coin.
I'm always down for some shiny coin.
Marvelous. See, the Wyverns had a bit of a pest problem. If you wouldn't mind, after you finish your drinks, of course. The cellar door is around the corner and over there by that doucheball table. If you wouldn't mind.
Huh?
Doucheball table.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
It's a game of sorts. It involves a giant ball. There's usually a lot of screaming and not quite my cup of tea, as it were.
Kids and their silly games.
You're quite a little grouchy. Are you a little grouchy? You seem a little grouchy.
It's been a long day's work, don't you know? I've been having to go around and wander all around the town to try to make sure it's safe, and just thank God there's been no annoying frickin' goblins running around or anything. They're just the worst. You know how many complaints I get whenever there's a naked goblin running around town?
Now, there's nothing wrong with a little naked goblin every now and again. You shouldn't have such prejudices against little folk.
I got nothing against calm little folk.
So, you keep the town safe, huh?
Yes, I wander all around the town. The stars guide me. Without the stars, I wouldn't be able to make it from the east wall to the west wall. But they help me very much in my journey to protect the town, yes.
Yeah, I like to use the street lamps for the same reason. They kind of help me get from there, too.
I can't trust those. Like, the stars are much more helpful than random lamps. Thank you very much.
Oh, so, how many fingers am I holding up?
One?
Oh, boy. Yeah, this should be great. Yeah. Let's go down to the cellar. I can't wait to see what's down there.
Problem. I don't like basements.
You're not. It's not a basement. It's a cellar.
That's not to say. Oh, is it because the stars aren't down there? I'm sure we could turn a light on. That should be good. You got a torch there. Get a torch.
I can't see stars in a cellar.
Well, isn't he wet? Oh, you know what? I'll club you over the head, and then you'll see all the stars you want. How's that?
I've never heard of those kinds of stars. I mean, the stars that's out there.
Potato, tomato.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you two continue to talk? I'll go collect torch and a few other things. I'll be right back. Hold tight.
Oh, thank you, old great horned one.
The tiefling turns around and disappears into the back of the tavern.
He's quite an imposing little, tall guy, isn't he?
I guess it's not any different than anybody else I'm used to. I always wander around and everybody thinks I'm a weirdo. But I'm just trying to keep the town safe, of course.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
I mean, I just always look up wherever I'm going.
That's very dangerous when you're crossing the intersections down here. Those wagons never look where they're going. You might want to make sure.
The stars talk to me all the time until I run into a door.
Oh, wait a minute. Now they talk to you?
But yeah, we have a working communication with each other. Yes, I talk to the stars. They help guide me. And I've been able to accomplish so much.
Oh, I think the stars once talked to me too, but that was after a really bad batch of mushrooms that I cooked up in the forest the other night. I think I know I gotta avoid those from now on.
Wait, what did the stars tell you?
Oh, well, I think there were dancing donkeys and tutus. I don't think there was a whole lot of talking going on. They were dancing or something. I think they had 4 legs, and they were going, what kind of noise were they making? Oh, yeah, I don't know. It was very, I woke up the next morning with the sun shining, and I just realized I should really watch what I'm picking.
The stars led me here tonight. They actually helped to form a lot of decisions in my day-to-day life.
Really?
They tell me all the great things to do.
So, what did they tell you to come in here for?
Well, I don't know. I kind of just have to read their messages. It kind of just pointed me into here. I don't always know why they lead me to such places. It's not unusual for them to point me in a building and just kind of leave me there. Not everyone appreciates me always looking inside to their fine establishment.
Well, yeah, I can see that. I just wanted to come in for a warm drink and maybe enjoy the fire a bit before I head on out.
Stars told me I needed a warm or a cold one. Not a warm one,
Really?
a cold one. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a little lukewarm though.
Just then, the tiefling comes walking back out with a single torch.
One
And some-
torch?
And some rope.
And- Rope, huh?
Well, to be fair, you asked if I had a torch, not multiple.
Oh, you wanted them real literal ones. Okay.
Something along those lines.
Wow.
If you want, I could give you another drink before you head down. I'd rather enjoy hearing your discussions back and forth.
I'll have another drink with the torch.
Same
yeah.
thing to drink.
Yeah, of course. Why would I want anything different? Wait. No. He, perks his ear up out, towards the window, kind of, maybe that's, The stars tell me to give me your most extravagant drink.
You're probably not gonna like this.
Oh, but I think I will.
Do you want a regular or a double?
The stars tell me to double it.
Oh, you're really not gonna like this.
Oh boy.
He goes and pulls a bottle of Texlaxian bourbon from the shelf. The only bottle that's there is completely covered in dust. And he pulls out a small wooden cup, looks around, finds a second wooden cup, tops both of them off with the liquid, sets them down in front of you, and puts the bottle back, trying to line it up in its markings in the dust.
Oh.
That is our most extravagant beverage that this establishment has.
Ah,
Well, excellent. And Jarin is going to reach out and grab both of them and try to drink both of them at the same time. A lot of it probably misses his mouth, but you get the idea.
oh boy. Yeah. You sure that's a good idea there, John?
Oh, it's gonna be great. The stars tell me to. The stars never do anything wrong.
Uh-huh.
Although, I was wandering around one night and nearly got mugged, but that doesn't matter.
So, Great Horned One, you gonna give us a little more background on what's underneath the, in the cellar?
There's some pests down there. I gave you a rope. Would you like a bag? I can give you a bag. You just got to go down there and deal with them if you want your pay. I'm willing to dish out, say, 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll take a bag. So do you want the pests dead or alive?
Whichever you prefer.
Nah.
As long as they're dealt with, I don't particularly care.
Wait. Do you think that these whatever is down there has ever seen the beauty of the stars? I think maybe we should try to capture them. We can make them. We must show them the light, the starlight out there.
That is your prerogative.
I mean, they could see a really big bright light here soon.
Bright light? From where?
Yeah, the end of the tunnel. Yeah,
What time?
When you send them to the afterlife.
The only life I know is the one that's up there.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, are you done with your drink?
I'm feeling quite fantastic, thank you very much.
I'm gonna give that about 5 more minutes and we'll talk again about that part.
So the tiefling walks back behind the bar and grabs a fairly moderate-sized burlap sack and brings it out. Here's the sack you requested.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Anybody ever tell you you're a striking fellow?
I've been known to strike people once or twice.
I bet you have. Yeah, you look like the type.
You always judge your books by the cover.
Nah, you can't always do that.
Yeah, you don't quite strike me as the reading type.
Yeah, I like to read, a little bit here and there. Some wanted posters and make sure my name's not on it. And, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no. My sister's name isn't on it. Yeah. That's
Your
that.
sister's name. What's your sister's name?
I don't know.
Then how would you know if your sister's name is on them?
I asked the stars like he does. Yeah.
As you and the tiefling are talking, Jarn feels a slight rumble in his stomach.
Oh no. The stars are not happy with what I have just done.
Yeah, that ain't the only thing that ain't gonna be happy here soon.
Oh no.
I would recommend that you two complete the task as quickly as possible.
Jarn, do you have a task that you need to complete before we go down in the cellar?
The stars tell me I'm okay.
There's a big marvelous toilet all in the outdoors for the stars to watch if you gotta do that before we go down there.
Oh, I just came from a nice one 30 minutes ago. I'm okay.
I have a feeling that there ain't gonna be a whole lot of potty breaks down there once we go.
Well, I'll be okay.
All right. Suit yourself. So. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you two do?
Well, John, I think we got some killing to do. Or maybe some not killing. Or maybe some tying up. Or maybe some not. Let's go
And-
do it.
We need to show whatever's down there the beauty of the stars, of course.
Oh, of course, John. Of course, I'll be first to help you show them the beauty of the stars.
Good, good, good. All life deserves to know the beauty of the stars, of course.
It most certainly does.
Good. Wow. Go before we go down. I just need a moment with the stars and just kind of speak with them for a moment before we go down because I don't like to leave them and I need to make sure that they'll be okay without me watching over them.
That's
Of
understandable.
Of course, you go do that. You go do that. Yeah.
All right. I'll be right out. Where's the cellar at?
He points right over at the wall near the doucheball table.
I go under the doucheball table.
No, you go near it, around the corner.
From the inside.
Yes, inside the building. You can
Okay.
access the cellar from inside the building.
All right, just give me a moment and I'll be right over. And Jordan is going to get up, walk outside, and he's going to go like right into the middle of the street and he's just going to like collapse on his knees and like act like he's praying up to the stars and you don't know what he's saying because it's just mumbling at this point from your all's perspective. But he's having a moment.
Oh boy.
Well, being that he didn't seem to shut the door when he walked out, Gertrude, you can see this, as does the tiefling.
That's a strange one there. You know,
There's not a whole lot that surprises me anymore.
uh,
That, however, is interesting.
I have to agree. You know, I spend a lot of time alone, and then I spend some time with people, and I gotta say, he's a strange one.
I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting event for you.
Yeah, it will be. I hope I don't have to kneecap the old boy, you know, but you know, I really don't. I kind of like him, you know, even though he seems a little fucked up, but yeah, he seems kind enough. It'd be a shame to have to kill him. I mean, only if it's necessary.
And what, pray tell, would define necessary?
I mean, what if he were to like go down there and have some kind of psychotic break? I mean, it doesn't look like he's playing with a full, you know, set of marbles, you know? I mean, we might go down there and he might just decide that, you know, he wants to try to kill me and then I don't know him. And if it's between him and I, well, it's not going to be me.
Understood.
I mean, you know, I don't say I really like killing. I mean, I kind of do. It's not, you know, a bad thing, in my opinion. You know, all things must die.
You know, I may have misjudged you when you walked in. Here I am, accusing you of judging a book by a cover, and I seem to have done the same.
Yeah, I get that a lot. It's okay. It's okay.
Jordan would come back in by this time, and
Yeah.
I'm ready to go down. I'm completely confident in my ability now, and we will descend into, and I will make sure to deliver the stars their new friends. Or friend. Is it
I'll help
a
you.
pest or multiple?
You know, I'm good with multiples. I just got a feeling it could be multiples.
Excellent. The more the merrier. The more friends the stars will have, of course.
I'll help you
And-
deliver them.
As you guys are discussing this, the patron that was tossed over the bar gets up and has been listening in and has opted to request to join your party. Excuse me, I'd really like to be able to make some extra money. Plus, this guy gonna kick my ass if I hang out around here too much longer. Then he points at the half orc. You mind if I join your party and help with whatever you're doing?
Let me see what the stars think.
Oh, Jesus.
The stars are always good with more friends.
Oh, yeah, friends. Is that what we're going to call this now? Friends, sure. Friends. Yeah.
I could use some friends. That'd be marvelous.
Oh, boy. Yeah. So, I'm going to ask a question because I know he got thrown up. Did you say in the beginning what he was or who was he?
He was a human.
Human. Okay, so he's human. All right. Thank you. All right, back to you. Do you come in here a lot?
Probably more than I should.
Is you getting thrown onto the bar, over the bar, into the bar? Is that a common occurrence?
Probably more than it should be.
Yeah, you strike me as a glutton for punishment then.
Yeah, my mama said something similar.
Did your mama drop you on your head a lot when you were a baby?
How did you know?
Just a little bit of instinct.
Yeah, my mom dropped me on my head. My dad purposefully hit me on the head. My brother and sister.
Boy.
What were we talking about again?
Do you have any friends?
Yeah, you too. She said we were friends.
I did not.
You said this is what we're calling this. You're my friend.
Oh, boy.
Well, should we get this show on the road?
Yes. The stars are eagerly awaiting my return.
You might be seeing him here soon. Let's go.
The tiefling nods and waves his hand and heads back to the bar. So what do you three do?
I feel quite confident we could just go right on in.
Okay.
Well, then why don't you go first, Jorn? You seem like, you have the insider scoop here. I think you could go first.
Yes. I shall lead on and we'll go down into the cellar.
Just before you reach the door, the tiefling speaks up. One more thing. Do not touch anything labeled Eries. That is not a good idea. If it has Erie's name on it, leave it alone.
Eerie?
Yes, it says IRI.
Okay. Sure. We won't touch it. Eerie. I.
This seems like a bad idea.
Nah. I think this is the best thing I've done all week.
So you guys head down the stairs? Do you open up the door and head down the stairs? What do you do?
Jarn wants to open up the door and then see how far down it goes.
Does Jarn have dark vision?
No, he'd be using the torch.
Okay. Well, considering he hasn't lit the torch, he's not seeing shit.
Jarn's gonna turn back and use the torch that isn't lit. He's gonna hold up and goes, "There's a problem." It goes to darkness. The stars can't reach down here. And this torch isn't working.
Might be helpful if you put a match to that there, Sean. Yeah.
Ah, yes, yes. Give it the fire of the stars. You're right.
Yeah. Fire. Fire equals, let there be light and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. And he'll light the torch on fire.
Okay. So as you light the torch, assuming you hold it out towards the stairs, you look down the stairs and you cannot see the bottom.
All right. Well, Jordan's going to start going down. And from everyone's perspective, he just starts going down. And then, once he kind of just leaves everyone's sight, he's going to immediately come running back up and goes, I don't know if I can do this. I just don't know if I can simply do this. It's really scary down there. There's really no stars down there.
The human character walks over and grabs Jordan by the hand.
It's okay. Come on, we'll both go down. I gotta get this money.
Oh boy.
You know what? Your soul is as bright as a star. You're a good one.
No, Mama said if I don't make any money to not come home, I'd like to come home.
What's home?
It's where my mama is, where I get beat all the time.
You need better family.
You're telling me.
I think no family's good too. Then there's nobody to beat you. Haha. Yeah.
That's not true. The guy up here, the orc, and the other, they kicked my ass. They do it almost every night.
That's because you gotta learn how to defend yourself. Do you know how to defend yourself? Do you got any weapons or you know how to fight?
Oh, I have a thing or two I know how to do. It's okay.
Oh,
I'll survive.
A thing or two, huh? Okay.
Yep, thing or two.
Okay. Well, I let you two brave lads, just go on down. I'll be right behind you.
Why do I have a feeling you're gonna wait at the top of the stairs? Or push me?
Now, why would I do that?
Why does anybody do anything? Just because they think it's fun and they want to abuse me?
If I push you down the stairs, then I gotta walk over you. Nah.
I mean, that seems like a self-serving statement. I can work with that.
Yeah, I'd rather just walk down and not have to climb over your dead corpses. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
And he grabs Jordan by the hand.
Let's go, buddy.
Yes.
Thunder buddies for life. Sorry.
Come on, fellow star buddy. We'll go down.
No, buddy, not butt-y. I am not a butt-y. I am a very fine distinction. Not doing that again.
Oh God.
Star buddy, it's okay. Come down with me. It's okay.
I've heard that before.
I just feel like both of y'all have seen quite a bit of Dark Sellers in your life. Yeah.
I don't know. They usually try to make me watch.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to have a talk about that later. Maybe.
I don't think we should talk about it. I don't like to talk about it. Mom tells me if I talk anymore, I'm gonna get beat again. I don't like to get beat again.
You talk a lot for somebody whose mom told him not to talk.
Well, that's why I get beat a lot. I mean, it's kind of the only form of
I know why the stars led me. They led me here to meet you, of course.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
Where is it that you live? I do work for the city.
I live wherever you tell me I do. And he keeps pulling you down the stairs so that you don't keep stopping to talk. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see there's some brooms and mops. There's a bunch of barrels filled with what you assume are liquor, half of which are labeled Erie. There's a few boxes, crates, that have symbols stamped into them, but the symbols seem to be smudged or burned partially off, so you really can't tell what they are. You've got them on both sides of you. As you head down, it seems to be almost a maze of boxes from what you can see. Boxes and barrels.
I'm really not sure where we begin here. I can't hear the stars anymore here, and I really don't like it.
Wait a second. You can hear the stars?
Yes, they tell me things all the time, and I talk back to them.
They fucking said I was crazy.
Oh boy! So I've come down behind them. I did come down behind them. So we didn't get a description of what's down here. Hey, kitty! Come out, wherever you are.
We're finding a cat? I didn't hear that part. My hearing is a little not great nowadays.
Oh yeah. I mean, but you talk to the stars and they're far away, so your hearing should be really good.
Oh, I have a special knack with my hearing.
Oh, is that what you call it? Okay. Hey! What's down here? Come on!
I don't think they're really gonna listen if they you just yell at them. I've tried yelling, it doesn't work.
Well, I could see that you're a prime example of getting yelled at and not listening. So yeah, maybe I should listen to you. Yeah.
I don't listen well.
Yeah.
As you guys have been walking, you have made a handful of turns, but there's no direction, like there's no option for choice in direction. You've just been following the path.
How big is this fucking cellar? Oh Lord.
And as you're walking around the cellar, you notice that behind a set of the boxes, something is scratching, and actually you notice the crate shift slightly, almost as if something ran by and hit it.
Ooh. Huh.
Friend, are you there?
I am here. The fucking
No, the other friend. Remember,
She's right
we're meant to go make the. No.
She's right there.
We're supposed to take whatever's down here and take it up, and so the stars can have another friend
No, we're supposed to handle it.
by picking it up and taking it up.
Okay.
How big is the box? How big is the crate or the box?
Yeah. It's a sizable box. The one that moved is specifically roughly, give or take, 6 feet tall, about 3 feet wide. So it's a tall, not very wide box, but it looks like it's holding something beefy. So the whole box shifted and kind of shook.
So Gertie goes up to it and she puts her hand up to it. It's about halfway and she knocks on it. Hey! Hey!
As you knock on it, it sounds solid, like it's full.
Okay. What's in there? Maybe later. Look in there. I kind of like it down here. It's like a treasure hunt. Did y'all ever play treasure hunts when you were kids? That's so fun.
I didn't get a whole lot of time to play treasure hunt as a kid. I kind of got locked in closets a lot.
I like to play treasure hunt in town where I find coins out of people's purses when they're not looking.
I used to find things in my mom's bags, but usually wasn't pleasant.
really?
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
This feels like a bad idea.
You bring up a lot of stuff that you don't want to talk about, like kind of like a half sentence, and then you just drop the subject. You know?
What were we talking about again?
No, nothing. No, yeah, we was talking about treasure hunting, or yeah. I used to like to, like I said, I like to go collect coins, and man, there's lots of treasures in the woods you could go find. Oh yeah. I wonder if there's things down here. I bet there is.
I bet you I can find one before you do.
And he grabs John's hand. Come on, buddy! And takes off running into the dark.
Oh no, not so fast, not so fast!
Keep up, old man. We got some money to make.
My knees don't move like they used to.
Hey guys, you might want to be careful running into the dark like that.
What are you doing, Gertie, or do you follow them?
No, Gertie wants to look around.
Okay,
Look around.
Does Gertie have dark vision?
Gertie was supposed to have dark vision of 30 feet.
Okay.
Before Gertie's character sheet didn't work.
Well, we'll proceed with dark vision.
Okay.
You can see, keep in mind that what you can see is limited because it's dark vision. You're not picking up colors or anything like that. You're catching shadows and stuff. And as you look around, you start to notice that actually, you know what? Did you do you have a set of dice? Do you have a
I have a app. I have an app I can roll.
Okay. Can you roll perception for me real quick?
Hold on, let me get this to work.
You're fine.
Come on. 12.
Okay. So you're looking around and you notice that one of the boxes near you seems to have a rather large hole chewed in it. Down near the bottom corner. Like big enough that you're kind of surprised that the box is still standing. Other than that it's pinned between other boxes, and that's probably what's holding it up.
So Gertie kind of kneels down. Doesn't have very far to go. Kneels down and kind of notices that the big hole, and she's thinking to herself that I don't think that's a mighty big rat that might have chewed that. Yeah. Like to see the size of what chewed them. Maybe I don't want to see the size of the chewed that because I think it's probably down here with us. So she files that away because she's thinking that what's down there is a rather sizable pest.
As you file that away, you hear and notice the boxes beside you start to move as if the large whatever that seemed to have shifted the box before is now headed back in your direction. From the direction that this thing is moving towards is away from the entrance to the cellar and towards you. So it was behind you.
Oh, okay.
But you can't see it's behind the boxes. You're just noticing that the boxes are starting to move, and it's not moving quick. It's moving rather slow, but it is pushing things out of the way as it comes towards you.
Is there anywhere like for me to maybe like hide, or like kind of observe anywhere for me to look, or we're just kind of stuck in a passageway with boxes around us?
Roll perception for me one more time.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get that off. Oh, 4.
There is nowhere for you to hide.
Well, shit. Now let me make sure I did that because yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. So she decides to walk backwards back into towards where the two dum-dums went.
Okay.
The brotherly love, bro love back there, and she's gonna like just walk back up, walking facing where it's the noise, but walking backwards towards them.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
Oh shoot, let me look. 30 feet.
Okay. So, being that you're walking backwards, I'll assume it's not quite 30 feet per round.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and half it. So, as you're walking backwards, you're just keeping an eye on what's happening behind, quasi behind you, what's coming towards you, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. John, what are you doing?
I'll be right back.
Is the kid or whatever his name is still running, and he's just following behind still?
Yep, you're still being drugged by the individual, and at that point, you do realize that you have never asked this individual's name.
Boy, can you please just settle down? I'm getting a little out of breath here, and if you can just please, I'm gonna handle this. Can you please just stop? And what the stop, please.
Okay. Hold your horses there, old guy. Here, take a sip of this. It'll help.
And he hands you a beverage. He seems to have pulled from his jacket, and looks like a water flask, but it's not very big.
Normally the stars tell me if I would drink something random that I just randomly come across.
Well, you didn't just randomly come across. I mean, I gave it to you.
But I mean, what's in it?
As you're having this conversation, your guts start to gurgle again in the most uncomfortable way.
No, I don't think I need anything to drink now.
No, that didn't sound good. I even heard that.
I'm not feeling so good right now. I think the stars are punishing me for leaving them.
I'm pretty sure it's not the stars as much as it is that expensive beverage you drank.
My connection to the stars is weakening and expensive.
Yeah, it was rather expensive. Yeah, I mean, you said extravagant. Extravagant equals out of expensive.
Stars don't pay me much money.
Well, then you better hope we complete this challenge or quest or task or whatever the fuck it is, because we all kind of need the money. Well, at least you and I do. What happened to the little shit? Lady that was with us?
I don't know. I'm just really not feeling good right now. This really isn't good right now. And I've lost a connection, and why are children like you just sometimes annoying?
For the record, this dude is not a child. He's an adult.
He's running with it.
Works. At about this time, because you've stopped long enough to let your guts do the gurgly thing, Gertrude has caught up.
Did Gertrude hear that she was called a little shit?
Yes, she did.
Gertie, little shit, reporting for duty. Are y'all done with the bro love now?
I mean, it's kind of funny that you're reporting for duty.
Because about this point, Jarn can't control himself and shits his pants.
Oh no!
The pain has started to overwhelm you to the point where you can't even take another step without losing control.
I'd like to think he just tries to take a step, and the next thing you hear is a giant. Just the most disgusting shit sound. Yeah.
Wow! So much for stealth now!
Does anybody have another pair of pants?
Oh,
As
wait
you
a minute. Let me
strain
check.
as you
No.
strain to talk, it happens again.
Oh no! Oh, the stars are punishing me for leaving them. I knew I should have left them.
You know what, Jarn? I bet if you head back towards the cellar door, I bet there was probably a spare pair of pants down there.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. All those boxes, I'm sure. There's probably pants or maybe like a burlap sack you can wrap around like a little cute sarong or something. I'm sure it'd look really cute on you.
Oh, you mean like this burlap sack that the dude with the horns gave us?
Yeah, but we're not going to use that. That's for the pests.
We have a burlap sack and a rope. I mean, he could take care of tie it around himself and whatnot. You do like a little potato prince. Potato
Pipe
prince.
down. Pipe down, trauma dumper. We're trying to figure this out. He needs pants.
I mean, I guess if a sack is all there is, though.
I mean, Jarn, I really think if you go back that way, you really find a good pair.
Okay, I'll go back that way.
No, but no, we got money to make.
And he kind of pulls your arm towards him, like,
No, no. Oh
I
no!
mean,
and you kind of shit yourself again as you move, but he's kind of like,
I kind of don't know why I held your hand while you were shitting yourself. That seems kind of weird.
Oh no! Why must I get punished more? The deeper I go, the more it goes out.
Gertie's watching this, debating to herself. She's thinking if she's going to have to just, I don't know, maybe cut their Achilles tendon or something on both of them and just leave them because they're getting on her nerves.
and you said that's what Gertie's thinking, though, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Nobody knows that.
So,
Well, we told you not to drink that, Jarn. I said it wasn't. Didn't you say? The stars. So right here, you said the stars said, "Oh, this is a good idea. Let's have a double of the shit liquor." And now here you go.
You just said shit liquor.
Yes.
I always knew what the stars do. Sometimes it puts me into interesting scenarios, but the stars never lie.
Well, I don't think they lied. They told you to do something. They didn't, like, deceive you. They just told you to do something.
Well, you see, they just always, they just always speak to me, and I just always have to do what they tell me to.
as you're talking, you start to hear boxes from behind you shifting.
Wait, like all of us hear it?
All of you hear it. And you all hear
Oh,
what
yeah.
sounds like a box moving behind you.
Oh yeah, I meant to mention that when I was back there when y'all came down here by yourselves and I was in there, the boxes started shifting around and there's a big old hole chewed in one of the boxes too. I don't know.
Can you both roll perception for me? Fuck.
I'd like to mimic that, although it might not be as bad.
No, I'm going to say my individual rolled a 2.
Oh, I got a total of 8.
I got a 20.
Oh, so Jarn notices that there's some wood chips laying around the floor. There's some debris, but doesn't really understand where it came from. Gertrude, you have now realized that there is significantly more holes in the boxes than you anticipated. And they're quite a bit larger than what you thought. Like, They're big enough for at minimum, a toddler to walk through, assuming that it's walking.
Okay. Guys. There's a lot of holes in these boxes. Like big holes. Like toddler size holes. You know, maybe little people size holes walking, you know, in the box. Yeah, those big.
Are you sure it's not bigger than the hole on my butt right now? Because that's let a lot of that out.
I mean, unless you're used to toddlers walking up your butt, then I don't think so. And we're not even going to get into that because that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, we don't have time for that story.
I bet we don't. Did Daddy touch you when you were younger?
I thought we said we didn't have time for this story, damn it.
I mean, I don't know. You keep bringing up stuff that you say we don't have time, but you keep talking about it. You know what
I
they
don't
call
keep saying we don't have time. I just said we don't have time, damn it.
That's called breadcrumbing. 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 It ain't just something you put on pheasant and fry it. It's called, you know, that.
That sounds like you've had pheasant before.
I've eaten all kinds of things.
I haven't. I would like to try pheasant.
Maybe you'll get to when we get out of here.
Doubt it. Maybe with the money, but Mom's gonna take the money, so
You
maybe
know,
I should
you
get
could.
pheasant before I go home.
You know, you could just choose maybe not to go home and give your mother the money. You kind of look like a grown adult to me. You could make your own decisions.
To be fair, though, if I'm just gonna keep the money or not go home, I'm not giving Mom the money. Fuck that shit. I'm just keeping the money for myself.
Well, yeah, that's what you should do.
You
Keep
know
it for
what?
yourself.
You seem like you're my new buddy. I like you.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I feel so, you know, privileged. What's your name?
How tall is Gertrude again?
3 feet.
3 feet? Okay. Because this individual's like 5'7", 5'8". So
Yeah.
he just kind of walks up to Gertrude and like kind of hugs her kind of uncomfortably.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah,
You know,
he
you
kind
got-
of he tried to bend over so like his junk wasn't in your face, but like
Yeah. Have you ever, you know, crotch awareness is a good thing. You
Well,
know,
that's why I didn't like just hug you. I
Yeah.
hugged you. I tried to bend over and hug you.
Yeah, it was still a little awkward. Just a little bit. Still
That
a little awkward.
was you're kind of weird. That was a lot of fucking awkward.
Yeah, that's really awkward. Yeah. Okay. How about we not do that again? Yeah. No
I kind of
touching.
like that idea.
Yeah, no touching.
Really? Not like none?
Yeah, no touching. No
Okay.
touching.
Okay, you said none. I have no more touching. But
Oh.
you did ask what my name was.
Yeah, what's your name? I was getting ready to, and then you wanted to awkwardly ask me.
Sorry. My name's Charles.
Is it Chuck for short?
No, just Charles.
Charles. Well, hi, Charles. They do call me Gertie.
Who's they?
Whoever the they that I choose to be.
Wait, so you call yourself Gertie?
Mm-hmm. And the
Okay.
voices in my head do too.
How many voices do you have?
Oh, maybe like a couple.
Like two? Because that's a couple.
Yeah, I think two, maybe two. I was telling John I had some bad mushrooms the other night, and it might have been more than two that night, but it's typically just two.
I've only smelled mushrooms cooking. They
They're
smell
really
pretty
good.
good.
They're really good with a little salted butter and a little bit of garlic. They're really good that way, but you know, I think I
Oh.
picked the wrong batch, and then, you know, it was not a good night for me.
I've only ever eaten the mushrooms that the stars tell me to eat, and those have been quite delicious and raw.
Where do you find these said raw mushrooms? Just out of curiosity.
Wherever the stars tell me they are.
And where was the last set?
I don't know because I can't see the stars right now.
They're probably in somebody's shit. Like, usually you find them in, like, animal shit. So, like, you know, the good ones are really, you know, we have a lot of, you know, animals around here. Or in the woods, you know, around the base of a tree. Or maybe, you know, a wet fallen log. You can find all kinds of good stuff there.
Those aren't the right kind. Those mushrooms take you to places.
Yeah, they do. Really fascinating ones, too.
With colorful things and long stretchy faces and
Yeah.
grass that seems to eat your legs.
It's really good when you're out having a good night in the forest. Just you and the mushrooms. Don't need anything else.
Yeah, I've eaten a few of the ones that aren't really good for you, so that's not good.
As we're sitting here discussing this now that we've been here for a minute, you hear one of the boxes fall over, and it's right behind you.
Oh, that's not good.
And at that specific moment, there is compared to Gertie, it's a large ass creature. You're having a hard time kind of seeing it because it seems to be enveloped in what looks to be, for Gertrude, because she has night vision, seems to be almost a fog or a mist. You can make out the size, but you really can't make out the shape of it, and you can't tell why you can't see it. For Jarn and Charles, you can make out that something's there. The big thing that you guys all really notice are the glowing eyes. The reflection of the torch in the beast's eyes are what you guys really see. There's not a whole lot of body that you can pick up because it's not particularly close yet, but you hear snarling and clicking, almost like teeth are chomping.
Don't like the sound of that.
Hello, little friend. It's okay, we're friendly.
The fuck? This is not a friend, Mr. Duh!
John, I don't know if you got a weapon on you, but if you do, I advise you to draw it now.
I'll be honest, that sounded kind of dirty.
Well,
You know, I really think weapon means something different to you. Just for some reason.
the stars are my weapons. Thank you very much.
Oh, fuck.
I don't
Okay.
see any of your weapons laying around here, sir. Oh, we're gonna die.
Gertie? God damn, I'm sorry.
You know what? Fine. We're gonna do this. You do it like a man.
And you see Charles pull his member out because, you told him to pull his weapon out. And he goes running towards the thing with the glowing eyes, just head on. Pushes his way out of, pushes both of you to the side and goes running towards it, which, when he pushes Gertie, it kind of knocks her the fuck over with his Johnson hanging out. He runs up and you notice him like lunge and just kind of swing a fist, and you hear him scream, "Oh God!" And then you see all you can really see are his legs just go limp as he hits the ground.
Oh,
Ah.
I don't think that worked out quite like he thought it was going to.
I don't think so either. I think if he could have listened to the stars, he would have known to not do that.
You know, you and those fucking stars. You better have a sword, an arrow, a hammer, a dagger, even your dick, something. You got something?
I mean, I have a sword for emergency purposes only.
Well, now it's a fucking emergency. I think. Yeah,
Well, I'm
I
not
think
quite sure it is. We haven't tried talking to it.
I need you both to roll for initiative. Fuck me.
18.
Okay.
4.
Okay. So
Yeah, let the little one go first. Yeah.
Gertrude, you have
Yeah.
the first option on what you are going to do. Keep in mind that this thing is still not up on you. It is probably, I would say it's probably about 20 feet away from you. And it really hasn't moved from Charles. You still hear its teeth clicking, though.
Now, but we don't hear anything from Charles.
Nope. Not a damn
So-
thing.
We don't know if Charles is, we don't know.
You don't know. You can see his feet, though. They're not moving.
Huh. Gertie reaches into she wants to reach into her pouch where she has like a little bit of dried like jerky meat or something.
Okay.
And she wants to move a little closer and see if she can toss something at this animal to see, or what she thinks right now must be an animal, to see if it'll bite, eat it.
Okay. Let's see. I need you to roll animal handling for me.
Okay, let me see about that. I know I have. Let me look at my sheet real quick.
Mhm.
Because I had that.
I was going to say you can either roll animal handling, nature, or deception.
I'll roll deception.
Okay.
17.
17. I need you to roll one more time, just a d20, and tell me what your number is.
Okay. 10.
All right. As you throw this jerky, it lands on Charles's leg.
Oh,
And the creature seems to lunge for it and comes out of its mist, but you now see the creature not only eating the jerky, but Charles's leg. And Charles's leg doesn't move other than what the creature's moving it. And you hear the snarling as it eats it. At this point, you can see that the creature is large, has a head similar to a rat, but not. It's rat-like, but clearly this is not a rat.
okay. Hey,
And
John. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, and as you toss that, is that your only action?
Let me look real quick. Hold
Okay.
on. I don't think I do have another one. I don't think. It doesn't look like at this point. No.
Okay. So that would conclude your turn. It is now Jarn's turn.
Okay. That what was the last thing that happened?
Sorry, I was reading up on
You're
something. Okay.
So you guys just saw Gertrude toss some jerky towards the creature. It landed on Charles's leg, and the creature jumped forward out of its mist, revealing its rat-like head, but it's clearly not a rat. It's much larger, and devours the jerky, but also continues to chew into Charles's leg. You don't see any
Oh.
movement from the leg other than what the creature is
I see.
moving when he's biting into it.
Sure. So, Jordan mentioned he has a sword, but he's not going to pull out his sword. He's instead going to like reach out from behind him and pull out a book. What looks like a book.
You gonna read it a fucking bedtime story, John? Good night, moon, or some shit?
And he opens up the book, and if you're to glance in what it is, it's literally pictures of star constellations and everything. That's all it is, just pictures of star maps, all involved in this book. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, little buddy, I think you should look at these, and I can show you what they really look like."
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll animal handling, nature, or in your case, we're going to do animal handling, nature, or
I'll do nature or animal. Wait,
I was gonna say or charisma.
no, we're gonna do animal. It's a 19.
Damn.
So
That's good.
with the mix of the jerky, Charles's leg, and the tone of your voice, and the almost childlike nature that you seem to be willing to invite this creature over to you. This thing approaches. Fuck me. It approaches and seems to be interested in what you're saying, though I will admit it cannot understand a word you're saying. It seems to be mesmerized by your book.
Yeah, yes, good. I'll lead you to where they really are.
And this is the fuck me part because it is now the creature's turn.
Let's hope that he likes Jarn's soothing voice.
The creature pain in the bum. The creature looks at the book and begins to sniff it. Very animal-like. Now, at this point, how big are you, John? Give me foot. Like, how many feet tall are you?
He's an average size person, right? So like 5.
Okay, so he's higher on the 5 foot chain.
Yeah.
Okay. This, I'm assuming you're squatted down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Squatting, kind of showing it like a picture book. Yeah.
As the creature moves close to you, you notice this thing is probably a little bit bigger than you. And it's sniffing the book. Like, it's so close to you that you can smell the musk coming off of the creature.
Okay.
You can make out the entire creature's form. It's a mix between a rat and a humanistic shape, but it is definitely more rat. It is moving on all four. It did not stand up at all. To look at it, like its eyes are just black. And it's smelling your book to the point where it's pushing its head into your book and you're feeling the weight of its head pushed down in your hands. And it reaches forward and grabs your book with both of its paws and begins to gnaw on it.
No, be careful with that.
And you could try to take it back if you want. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to immediately try to take back the book.
Okay, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy.
Add any strength modifier you have.
It's an 8.
You failed. She, whatever it is, pulls the book from you and continues to chew on it. And I'm not talking like little nibbles. Like this thing is taking chunks out of your book at this point. You are watching pieces and pages shred from the book and fall to the ground as it's gnawing on it.
Okay.
And that concludes the beast's turn. Now, okay, yep. So that concludes the beast's turn. It is now Gertrude's turn.
How far is the beast from her?
Well, considering that it is now in Jarn's lap, pretty much.
We're probably pretty close.
You are standing within, I would say you're within striking distance. You're within 5 feet of it. You're to the side of it, though. It is not paying attention to you. It is chewing on the book.
Gertie would like to try to skirt around and get behind it.
Okay. There is enough room for you to move behind it without setting it off.
Okay. So that's what she would like to do.
Okay. Now that was your movement. Do you have another action you'd like to complete with it?
No. She's going to let it chew on that book because it ain't eating her.
Okay. So you're now standing behind it. You keep in mind that you're behind it means that you are closer to the entrance of the cellar. You're on that side of the raft. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jarn, it is now your turn again.
So, like, wait, the creature is kind of like on me at this moment, you said?
He's basically, so he's like right in front of you. He's not sitting on you. He's not really touching you, but you could reach out and touch him. Like, he's that close. She, it, whatever.
Okay. It's a great question about what I want to do. I'm just going to try to take back the book again. Jordan really wants his book back.
Okay. I need you to roll a nat 20 or roll a 20 again. Add any strength modifiers you've got.
I rolled the same thing.
What'd you get?
It was an 8 again.
Okay. The creature, you go to grab it and pull, and the creature's holding on, but the creature doesn't let go. It stopped chewing, but it's holding on to it. You're both struggling back and forth to pull on it. I need you to roll another 20.
Okay.
What'd you get?
10.
Okay. The creature rips the book away and snarls at you. And at this point, the creature decides to attack. As the creature attacks, it attacks Jarn. With an 18.
That
To hit.
hits.
Okay. And god damn it. That is going to be 10 damage for the first hit.
Oh god.
Damn.
Okay.
And for the second and third hit, that's going to be a 8.
Those miss.
So you notice that the creature lunged towards you and bit you, sinking its teeth clear into your right arm. And then goes to claw you with both of its razor sharp claws. As it does so, you seem to be quick enough to move back into your fragile state. The pull from the pain and the adrenaline, you jump out of the way just enough to feel the razor sharp claws nick your beard, shaving off part of your face. And it swung twice, but the first one missed, and the second one, when it swung again, you were far enough back it didn't touch anything.
Okay.
That's a nasty little rodent of unusual size we have here.
And resetting back to the top of the round, I need you both to roll initiative again.
Okay. Hold on, let me get to my.
Mhm.
9.
Okay.
19.
Okay. So as the creature swings, Jarn, you take a second chance to have an option at what you're going to do.
All right. I want to. Yeah, I'll try this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, I need my book back. It's my connection to the stars is that only book. And he's starting to get angry, and in his hand he summons a ice knife that he's going to throw at the creature.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Excellent. So what's going to happen with that is it takes 1d10 frost damage, which I rolled a 5 on. Or sorry, piercing damage. 5 piercing damage. And each creature, and it is also going to have to make a dexterity saving throw to potentially take cold damage.
Okay. What's it got to be?
That's a great question. 13.
It fails.
So then that's going to be 2d6 cold damage, which will be 6 damage.
Okay.
So 6 cold and then 5 piercing damage. So 11 damage total.
Okay.
That's going to be it. As he looks very exhausted and also angry at this moment because he wants his freaking book back.
Okay. So
He's also looking really badly hurt right now.
So you're not feeling great. You're feeling pretty trashed, and you look.
He is
up
bloodied, I will tell you that.
And what you notice is after you did that to this rat thing, it almost looks like you didn't do jack shit to it.
Oh, great.
Okay.
At which point, what did you say your initiative was, Gertie?
Not.
Oh,
I think you said 9.
9. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, you notice you feel a charge. Both of you feel a charge in the air. The hair on your arms begins to stand up. And you notice a green flash. Almost blinding. For a split second, you can make out the entire shape of the creature. Because the light seems to be coming from behind it. And as the light fades, and the creature seems distracted by the light, you hear Charles, "You motherfucker! I'm gonna teach you, you son of a bitch!" And he lunges forward, and as he lunges forward, you see a giant flash of bright green energy produced from Charles and hits the creature dead on. At which point you watch limbs blow off of the creature. You see the right arm of the creature, and the right foot of the creature seems to be just blown up. Like, Gertie, you know what? I got a great idea. Why don't you roll for dexterity?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have any on my sheet here. Hold on. Dexterity. Oh, okay, I do. All right. $16.
As you dodge out of the way, you feel the air from the limb. It doesn't hit you, but you feel it go by you. And the rodent creature screeches in pain, now laying full on its belly. You've got Charles standing behind it, just breathing in anger. And the creature is trying to move away from Charles, but unfortunately that means it's moving towards you two. It is now your turn, Gertie.
Okay. Gertie would like to draw her greatsword
Okay.
and strike at the creature.
All right. You have advantage on it, being that it's laying on the floor and is missing a leg. Well, 2 limbs.
Okay. Let me look at something real quick too. Okay. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. So you hit?
No, the 15 hit before, the 22 not so much.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this. 11 for damage.
Okay. As you roll me a d20 real quick.
Sure. 3.
3. Okay. As you
Yeah.
swing at it, you hack off one of its additional limbs. I'll let you pick which one.
Okay, which one?
Non-critical.
Non-critical?
It's missing its right arm, and it's missing the foot of its right leg.
I'll take its other arm.
Okay. So you take its left arm away.
Yep.
At which point, it is now the creature's turn. And using every bit of strength it has to attack at Gertie. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm gonna say it out loud so that being that the creature doesn't have limbs, it rolls at disadvantage. I rolled a fucking nat 20. And then I rolled a 12. Does a 12 hit?
No.
The creature lunges at you to bite and misses. And it is now top of the round with Jarn's turn again. Jarn, you are now looking at this creature. It is pathetic. It can't land a bite. There is you're assuming it's blood. It's leaking pretty bad. There's fluid coming out of this thing from everywhere. It's not dead. It is definitely crippled. It is just downright pathetic.
What's the state of the book? Is it still holding on to it? Did it drop it?
It has no arms anymore, so it has dropped the book, and the book is covered in blood. Or fluids.
I'm snatching that book. I'm going to use like interact with an object. Free action, just pick up the book. I want the book.
Okay.
And then with that, you just kind of hear him mutter, being like, "Oh goodness, thank goodness, I have this once again." And then he starts getting angry, and he's saying, "And now, the wrath of the stars shall now fall onto you." And like he's like chanting that, and this giant bolt comes from leaping out of the book to the creature.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. But also wasn't expecting Charles to swing at it with his dick when he could have just, burned its legs and arms.
A lot of
off, right?
unexpected things, huh?
Yeah, a lot of unexpected things.
24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. It's going to be 4d6 radiant damage. For a total of 15 damage.
Okay.
15 radiant damage. And I get an advantage on it next turn.
Okay. I would like you to roll a d20, please.
Okay. 16.
With a 16, I would like you to describe which body part of the rodent creature you are aiming at with that blast from the book. Or at least what it hit, whether you were aiming at it or not.
I would like the bolt to go right to its nose and like burn its nose.
Okay. With the amount of damage that you did, the creature, you grab the book, it screeches and turns towards you, and you opened or did whatever you did with the book. The bolt flies out and hits the creature in the mouth, right in the nose. The radiant damage seems to rapidly decay its face, leaving the creature with only a lower jaw as it falls to the ground, completely dead. And the music will stop as soon as I've managed to get the button to work.
Well, that was quite a turn of events there, fellas. You know, maybe you could have led with that. That would have been great. Instead of you wanted to swing your wiener at it, and you wanted to read it a bedtime story.
It deserved a chance to make friends with the stars, and then it heard the story of the stars, and that is this book.
Yeah,
And so much.
and it,
I'm gonna be honest. You told me to hit it with my wiener. You said pull out your weapon. I've heard that story before. That's how we play. It's just you pull out the weapon and you let it go.
is that what your mom tells you, Marie?
No, we're not gonna discuss who told me.
Yeah, I figured. We're not going to talk about that. Okay.
What were we talking about?
Oh, yeah. How maybe next time, don't pull out your wiener. Use the glowy stuff. That's better.
He looks over at Jarn.
Why would you pull out your wiener? That's horrible.
I give up.
You know, that's actually not a bad idea. These pants do stink quite a bit now.
Oh, God,
That's
no.
you that smells? I thought it was the creature.
Oh, God. Oh. Did the Great Horn One say he needed proof?
What
Gertie picks up one of the legs and she heads up towards the cellar door.
the fuck are you talking about? Proof. Fucking don't know what the fuck she's
What
talking
does he need proof that the creature's dead? That the pest is dead? Or is he just going to take our word for it?
I'll be honest, I don't even know what the fuck's going on right now.
Oh. Is there some memory loss or something going on in there?
If I told you, I don't know.
Okay. How about you just follow us back upstairs?
I mean, is upstairs better than where we're at? Cause
Yeah.
lovely.
It is. It's much better. Even if you get thrown in the bar, it's still much better.
Okay, that sounds marvelous. Let's go.
So are you all headed back towards the bar?
Yeah, Gertie's gonna grab one of the limbs of the creature and just follow la la la,
Is there any other pants like? Wait. Can I have the sack?
Oh, yeah, here. You can have the sack. Cover your parts. I don't need to see yours either.
Rope too. Can I have rope?
Yes, here. You can have the rope too.
Excellent. And he's gonna summon another ice knife and cut it open so he can make a skirt out of it, and then put it on, and then tie the rope around.
And as you're putting your skirt on, you hear another shift from the boxes.
Great.
And this time, there are 4 rodent-type creatures that come pouring out of the hole where the larger creature came out of. These are significantly smaller, and you get the feeling that the creature was either their leader or their mom or something along those lines. I need you each to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
13.
13. All right. So the 4 creatures come out of the hole. And immediately run towards you, with 2 of them blowing right by you. The other 2 seem to have made it to directly in front of you. It is now your turn. Gertrude, you were higher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gertrude's turn.
So the other 2 went.
They blew right by you. They're headed towards the larger creature.
Well, if it's their mom, best not to leave them alone in this world. So she draws me for.
Okay.
I had to live a life alone, and it's been really hard. It's a mercy killing. So let's go.
Okay. So what do you do?
I'm gonna draw my sword and just kill whichever one's closest to me. It's a mercy killing.
Okay, so you got rodent 1 and 2 are 5 feet behind you, and rodent 3 and 4 are directly in front of you,
Okay.
within a foot or 2 of you.
Okay, I'll go for rodent 3.
Rodent 3? Okay.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
Let's see. 14.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. Seven.
And as you hit the creature, the blade. Describe how you'd swing at it for me.
I'd let's see. I'd make like a little bit of a go ahead and like get it towards the top, like the slashing movement.
Okay, are you talking side to side, up, down, diagonal?
So I'm short. So I'm 3 feet. How tall is that thing? Like the little ones?
These things are probably half or a quarter of the size of the main creature. So you're talking, these things are probably only 2 feet off the ground.
I'd go
Max?
under. I'd go under then. Let me go under.
Okay. Now, when you say you go under, are you going like under to up? Are you going under like swinging straight across?
I'd like
How
to
are
try
you-
to get it in. I'd like to try to get its throat, slit its throat open.
Okay. As you swing from underneath trying to catch his throat, you do just that. And almost completely remove the head. The creature is not dead, but it is definitely incapacitated. It is laying on the floor. It's suffering. It's squealing, attempting to squeal, but there's no noise. And it's scratching at the floor.
Woo! Yeah. I probably would have wished that to be a little different.
It's now Charles's turn, and Charles runs over, and the one that's laying on the ground squirming tries to jump on its head. And he misses and slips and falls next to it. It is now John's turn.
Which numbered one did he slip by?
He slipped by number 3, which is on the left-hand side of Gertrude. You've got 1 and 2 that are about 5 feet behind Gertrude, headed towards the main creature, and then you have number 4 that is still fully functioning and on the right-hand side of Gertrude.
Or how close are 1 and 2? Like
1 and 2
next
are
to each
within. They are. I would say they're 5 feet from each other.
Excellent. That should be just enough for another special ice knife attack that I'm going to throw over at one of those 2.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Excellent. So what's going to happen is I need both of them, because they're close enough together, to take a dexterity saving throw, and we'll just say I hit the first one. Is going to take 3 piercing damage.
Okay. What's the distance for this attack? That The secondary portion where the other one has to make the dexterity.
It's within 5 feet of where it hits.
Okay. Then not only does the second one have to do it, so does Gertrude. And Charles.
What do I got to do? Sorry.
Dexterity
You have to
saving
roll a
throw.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on.
What's the save? What do I have to beat?
13.
13. The second rodent clears it,
Okay.
and Charles does not.
Okay. What about the first rodent that I hit with that attack?
Does not clear it.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second.
Both the the ones that don't clear it will take 6 cold damage.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll that and see where I get here. 14.
You're good.
Okay. So Gertrude clears. So when she beats it, does she take half or take none?
None.
Okay. So the second rodent takes none. The first rodent, you said it was cold damage?
Yeah.
So the knife hits it, the rodent pretty much bursts into ice and freezes solid and tips over and shatters. And there's
Excellent.
no more rodent. Charles, unfortunately, as the ice ring spreads from rodent number 1 and rodent number 2 dodges to avoid it, Charles takes the full brunt of it, and Charles freezes solid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I dodged that one there, John. You might want to watch where you're throwing that around. Watch where you're throwing your dagger.
Science. My arms weren't what they used to be.
Yeah. Alrighty, now that I know you can freeze me solid like a block of ice, so I'll keep that in mind.
At this point, rodent number 1 turns around and lunges towards Jarn, as does rodent number 4.
Okay.
You pissed it off, John. You pissed
And
it off.
does. I'm not even going to ask. They lunge at you and both miss and seem to run into each other.
Well,
They don't really cause any damage, but they miss completely.
Did it look like they tried to kiss in midair?
Open mouth kiss if it were an angry relationship.
Yeah, like, they go at it and,
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. It's a family show. No, I'm just kidding.
They skipped the tongue and went straight to teeth.
Right.
Oh, mercy. Yay. Okay, so we've killed one.
You've
Right?
killed one. No, you
And
killed
then-
2.
Oh, we did kill. Okay, we killed 2.
So
And so we got 2 left. Okay.
you know what? I probably should have described that a little better. The one that you cut the throat on failed miserably on the dexterity save due to it not being able to move and froze
Okay.
solid.
Okay.
So you have 2 left. You have 1 and 4, right?
1 and 4. Mm-hmm.
Which have just mouth kissed aggressively in midair. And it is now Gertrude's turn.
Well, I guess I got to do everything around here. All right. So I have to swing at one of them, and they're both mouth kissing, teeth kissing at the moment.
Yep. I'll tell you what. Roll 3 attack throws, and as long as 2 of them land, you can swing it both at the same time because they're pretty much touching.
Okay. That's
So
4.
well, that one did not land.
18.
That one hit.
12.
Oh gosh, now I actually have to look it up. You hit 1.
Okay.
You hit one. Oh,
I'll pick one. What were numbers? Number
1 and 4.
1 and 4. I'll go with 1.
Okay. So you hit one. Roll your damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get that. 8.
Okay. As you swing at one, you pretty much decapitate it again. But in your attempt to swing to hit number 4 at the same time, your blade seems to have gotten a touch dull considering this is the second swing and you've dealt with the other one. So it doesn't cut all the way through number 1, and number 1 seems hung up on your blade. It's dead, but it's weighted down, so you missed number 4 completely.
Oh.
And at this point, it would be Charles's turn, but he's kind of dead.
Yeah.
He's been frozen solid.
I don't think there's any coming back from that.
It is now Jarn's turn.
Give me the lay of the land. What is Jarn seeing right now? What's left?
As Jarn's standing there, he looks to his right and he sees Gertie with a half of a rodent thing hanging from her sword as she's trying to wriggle it off the end without touching it.
Get off my sword! Get off.
Rodent number 4 is standing within reach of Gertie, staring at Gertie because, you know, its supposed sibling was just ripped from its mouth. To the right of those, behind Gertie, you have Charles frozen solid with the almost decapitated rodent. And to the left of that, you have the other one that has shattered, with the larger creature standing about 20 feet behind you, just laying there dead.
Okay.
Finish it off, John. You know, because we've already killed it all, and I always find that it's best to just, kill the whole family. You don't want to leave any behind in this situation.
So wait, how many are alive?
1.
All right, I'm just gonna be like, well, I will give it these star haters a quick, merciful death. He's gonna open up his book again and be like, oh, I call upon you, stars, once more to finish these that hate you so much. And yet another bolt is gonna come from the book and go to
What I need you to do is I need you to roll a 20. Roll a d20. Because your book was gnawed upon, with a good portion of it missing now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to know your number yet. 1 to 5, it hits you. 5 to 10, it hits Gertie. 10 to 15, it hits Charles's frozen body. 15 to 20, it hits the rodent.
One second.
That's a lot of dice.
The book essentially just explodes in my face, and I get knocked out.
Oh gosh. Gertie, you just witness Jarn open his half-chewed book, basically trying to damn the rodent, and blows himself to smithereens, and the book explodes into his face, and Jarn is now laying on the ground.
This is why I prefer sword. Just really do. This is why. It might be a primitive weapon, but it's good. All right. Yeah, okay. So, Guess I'll just finish this myself, guys.
It is
Ah.
it is the creature's turn,
Uh-huh.
but the flash from the book seems to have startled the creature and dazed it, negating its turn. It is now your turn, Gertrude.
Okay. Well, we're going for it. Like I said, it's just always best to just wipe the whole family out.
She literally wipes everybody out from this. Not she.
You know, it's just better this way. Trust me. It's just better this way. Okay, let me roll. 20.
A nat 20?
Yep.
Okay.
A nat 20.
Go ahead and describe what happens.
Okay. Gertie takes her sword. And she's like, I'm just going to have to take your head off this time. You know, it's a mercy. Sorry. And she goes and swings. And she hits it with a 15 damage.
So, as you swing, being that you hadn't removed the other rat creature from the end of the sword,
That's right.
the added weight pulls the blade through the first one, or the one you're hitting at.
Yeah.
Completely slicing through it, where it just drops where it stands. And you are now the only one standing in the cellar.
So I'm assuming that Charles, he's frozen solid, so he's done. Is he done?
Charles is frozen solid. He is laying on the ground next to you.
She walk over to John, took her foot, and maybe like, hey, are you good?
He's trying to mutter, but you can tell he's just barely hanging on for dear life. He's critically injured and could die.
That's a shame. You weren't really too annoying. Would you like me to finish you off?
Take me to the stars.
I would like to point out at this point that you also have to consider that you are going to split the reward for the creatures.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, John. You know, where you're going, you'll see all the stars forever.
Let me see the stars one last time.
Sure I will. And so she draws her. Gertie has a dagger in her belt.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll to hit. Add advantage because he's laying on the floor.
Yeah.
17.
Describe how you end it for him.
She puts her hand on his head and just strokes his hair and goes, "Shh, Jarn, you see the stars? They're bright and so beautiful. The sky is clear. Can you see them?" could see them, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're in the basement.
No, you could see them. Shh.
Oh, I
And
don't
then
see
she-
his eyes.
And then she sliced him across the throat. Now you will.
It's so dark.
That's tough. So what's your damage?
Hold on a minute. Damn. 10.
Does that end you there, John?
I was on death saving throws, so yes.
Gotcha.
Well, 50 pounds of gold for me.
So describe what you start to do there, Gertrude. Now that John is laying there dead, and Charles is laying there frozen solid.
Well, she'd like to ruffle through his pockets to see if there's anything that she could, get.
From John?
Yeah, from Jarn.
You realize that he doesn't have much on him. Like, his pouch wouldn't even have any gold. It would just be copper and silver pieces. You just see that he's barely making it through.
Mm-hmm.
He does indeed have a scimitar that was tucked away, but he just never used it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the chewed up book that he held very close and dear to his heart that is now all burnt to a crisp.
She'll take all that.
And then you can also tell the leather armor looked nice too, because it had engraving of like the city's like kind of guard on it.
She'll leave that with him.
All
But she'll take all his possessions and his book.
Okay.
And then
you've
she walks.
looted
looted
John.
him. Mm-hmm. And then she goes over to Charles and she knocks on him. Hey! How you doing? Are you in there?
And as you observe Charles, you notice a pendant around his neck. And you go to reach for the pendant, but before you can touch it, you feel that same charge in the air. Your hair starts to stand up on end. And a bright green flash emits from the pendant, almost blinding you for a split second. It is ridiculously bright. And as your eyes readjust, Charles bursts back up. What the fuck? Oh!
You like
He
a
has-
cat? You got 9 lives?
Oh, something like that. Something like that. Who the fuck froze me? Motherfucker.
Oh, that was Jorn. Yeah, he didn't end up so good.
What happened to this guy named John?
Oh, the big rat got him. But before he died, he asked me to take his possessions because, he didn't have any need of them anymore. And he figured I'd have better use of them than he did.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does, don't it? Yeah. That's just me. I really love, to take care of people. Come on, Charles, you ready to go upstairs?
Yeah. Well, is upstairs better than here?
It is better. Let's go.
Oh, I'll go with better. Better's good. Yep. And Charles begins to follow you.
Okay.
So, as you work your way through the path of boxes and tankards and stuff like that, You don't really notice anything else. You get to the stairs, and do you guys head upstairs?
Yep,
Okay.
I do. I want my gold.
So you go upstairs through the door. And as you walk through the door, you are greeted by a relatively empty room. The majority of the tavern has emptied out. The crimson-skinned tiefling is still standing behind the bar, doing almost exactly what you saw him doing when you came in the first time. He's polishing mugs and handling barkeep duties. And he just looks up at you and raises an eyebrow and waits.
Oh, hi, Great Horned One. I think we got rid of your rodent problem down there. No more rodents, and well, you know, we're short a comrade, but you know, hey, that happens sometimes. Are you ready to pay out?
So you say you're down one?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate?
Oh, yeah, the rodent got him.
He looks
Right,
at
Charles?
he looks at Charles and
She said the rodent got him. Did you happen to clean up your mess?
No, you never said the cleaning services was part of it. But here's she pulls out one of the legs and slaps it on the bar. But there's one of the legs.
May Sahanin save my soul. What?
You got 5 dead rodents and a dead body. There you go.
I suppose we can write this off as task complete.
and he drops a bag full of 50 gold pieces on the table with the leg.
Services rendered. And our contract is complete.
It's been a
Is there
pleasure.
anything else I can be doing for you?
Nah, I think I'm good. Gertie goes ahead and she looks at Charles and she's like, she thinks to herself that he's a rather odd duck. She goes ahead though and gives him half of it. Here you go. Charles, maybe not go home to your mother. Maybe not.
What?
And Charles looks at
What? What's it called for?
Never mind. Just take it. It's a pleasure doing business with you, Grey Horn One. Maybe I'll be back for another cup of tea sometime. And she heads and walks out the door.
And as you head towards the door, Charles looks at the gold, looks at the tiefling.
I think I'm gonna follow her. I think this seems like a good idea. She seems to hand out money for no fucking reason.
And he just kind of starts skipping about, heading towards the door. Doesn't say another word. And as Charles leaves the Fugly Wyvern, the door closes behind him. The tiefling walks out from behind the bar, looks out the door, latches it, locks it for the night, and closes down the bar. And that is where this evening's game will end. The task is complete. The pests have been dealt with. And the Wyvern goes on for yet another day. Thank you for everybody that held through with all of our technical difficulties that we experienced early on. Thank you for sticking it out with us and all the fun and laughs. And
That was
I hope
fun.
you all enjoyed. Hopefully, we get to this next week or the following with our normal DM coming back. And as always, have a good night, and we can't wait to see you guys again. Good night, everybody.
friends.
Good night now. Goodbye.
Good night now. Goodbye.
As always, you
It's Freddy's
got to
time.
get out of
Bye
here.
now.
Goodbye.
Make sure you killed the whole family. Don't just leave any behind.
Good night, everybody.